Hello everyone, you may be wondering why there is no PotatoNo and instead you get this video. I don't know what I'm gonna call. I'll probably say, oh no, PotatoNo ending, question mark. You know, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, the answer to, oh my god, PotatoNo's ending, question mark is yeah. Which is a mixture of yes, no, and maybe. Um, the animated in quotation marks series that I do will probably go. I'll leave what's there, but it just wasn't working. For one, I didn't like recording it. That's one thing. I wasn't a big fan. Every time it's time to record Potato, I went, oh god. Yeah, and again, I improvised it all, and it wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. The first one was great, and that's purely because it was supposed to be a challenge that wasn't supposed to go on YouTube. I did it because I'm silly. And the second one was also really good because I put lots of effort into it. But after that, I kind of went, yeah, I can't be bothered. Especially when I thought, oh, I'm going to have to draw all the pictures and I'm going to have to improvise, and improvising's hard, and I can't do this. So, since I felt like it was a major chore to record after the fourth one. I think the fourth one was when I started going, oh, this is too much effort. I kind of just didn't care really, and that's why a lot of it's been. There was some episodes that I was happy with after I recorded them, but almost all of them, I was like, yeah, pretty shit. We'll put it up anyway because I wanted to put Potato up. So no, I'm not doing that anymore. I did have plans for season. Well, see, the point was the first 7 or so episodes were just random bits and pieces. There was no story really. And then that was season 1. And then when I got to season 2 or 4, when I got to the second episode of season 2, I said, okay, I'm going to retcon the whole thing. I'm going to say, season 1 is now season 0, and season 2 is now season 1. So basically, season 0 meant nothing. And I had the story prepared for season 1, but it didn't come out as I planned, and that's purely because with improvising, even though I had the story planned originally, so I knew what I wanted, when I improvised, because each episode was improvised itself, right? So I knew the story for the season, but I didn't know the story of the individual episodes until I improvised it. So the story never really connected as well as I wanted. So, in saying that, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to record PotatoNo and draw the pictures. However, I'm not going to stop PotatoNo because I think PotatoNo is an interesting character, and I think I can do something quite good with it if I try. So I'm going to do what I do best and write. I'm going to write short stories. They'll still be weekly, as long as I can keep that schedule. They'll be weekly, but they'll be stories instead. They'll be around 1,000 words, and there'll be a story that I'll upload. And that will mean that I'll be able to have the story connected more, and because I'm not improvising it as I write it, I'm obviously going to sit there and edit it and get it right. The story will be connected between them, and it'll make a lot more sense, and it'll be just fun. I also do want to get back to a sort of animated, I did that in quotation marks again, series with PotatoNo, because I think something that has voice acting and that's animated would be cool. Only problem with that is I can't draw, I can't animate, I can't do any of that. That's not going to be for a long time if it ever happens, if it ever does happen in the first place. But it's in the back of my mind, and it's on my list of stuff I want to do at some point in my life, is do a animated Potato series. I just need to find someone who's willing to animate it, who's invested in animating it, and also, of course, I need better equipment, as in microphone, and that, which I'm saving up for anyway. So I'll save up for better computer, better, mouse, better microphone, all this shit. I'll save up and do that. So as I progress with YouTube, I'll get updated and whatever. But PotatoNo will eventually, I'm hoping, in some point in my life, I don't know, I might have when I'm like 60, who knows. But I want to have it animated and be fun and cool, and have proper voice acting and proper stories and really interesting and cool. But that's the plan. But since that's probably never going to happen, I am going to just stick to my writing because that's something I know I can do, and that means I can actually put the story together how I envision it in my mind a bit better than improvising 90% of it. Because if I'm writing, I'm not improvising any of it, really. I might improvise the first draft, but, in a way. But in the end, it's going to be edited, it's going to be revised, it's going to be something I'm happy with that connects to the overarching story. Yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say. The episodes I have done of PotatoNo will stay on my channel, but I won't continue with that narrative. I might incorporate bits of the story for season 1 that I had, because there was an overarching story with Jemima. So I might incorporate bits and pieces of that into the first season of my stories, but I don't think it'll be a complete retelling of that story. I did have a lot planned. I had a whole 5 seasons planned, but then I thought, yeah, I can't do this. Recording, improvising, editing, by drawing. Even though it's like each episode would take me about 2 hours to complete fully. Then it was to record, because I'll be recording anywhere between 2 and 5 recordings usually. Before I was mildly happy with one. And then it would take me forever to edit because I have to sit there and I'd have to think about what am I going to draw for this one? Am I going to do a little bit of animation? Am I going to just do a random text on the screen so I don't have to draw something? That's what the text was there for, because I didn't want to fake animate or draw anything. So I just did text to avoid doing that. So long story short, PotatoNo was just it was more of something I felt like I had to record rather than wanted to record in the end. Quite early on, in fact. So yeah, we're not doing that. However, I am going to keep it alive because Potato, I think, is an interesting character, and he probably didn't come across as interesting as I wanted him to in the stories that I did in the Potato episodes. But I actually had a full character profile for him and Peter and stuff, so each character was defined very well. But because I was improvising, it was really hard to actually bring those bits of information I had on each character into it. And sometimes I would accidentally change something I came up with for that character because I'm improvising all. So I'd forget what I actually wrote, or whatever. Yeah, I wouldn't forget, but I kind of mismatch and stuff. But yeah, like each character was very well thought out and defined for the most part. Any character like Dave wasn't really. Like the main characters, Jemima was well thought out. I was gonna have. I'll probably won't spoil that because I'll probably actually keep him. But there was going to be a big boss in season 1. PotatoNo was well fleshed out. Peter was well fleshed out. Unicorn had some sort of backstory and stuff. Buzzington, the Grand Buzzer of Buzzmania, or whatever I call him. He was going to be in a few more episodes. So I had all these ideas, and like the squid one, which was the last one I did, was originally going to be about robo-Nazis. But then I said, yeah, that probably isn't going to work. So, because I recorded it, I improvised 2 bits of the robo-Nazis, and then I couldn't make it connect with the next story beats that would happen in the following episode. So I thought, yeah, we can't do that. It's not going to work, so we'll have to stick to the squids, which came out as an episode I just wasn't happy with in any way, shape, or form. So yeah, that's it. This is me been talking for 10 minutes. I'll do some... How many minutes, actually? Yeah, 10 minutes. So I'll go now. I'll flash some stuff on the screen. It'll be nicely edited and uploaded instead of PotatoNo. Thank you for anyone who did watch PotatoNo and enjoyed it. I do really recommend the first 2 episodes because those are just brilliant. Other than that, the rest are pretty shit.